We have received opinions from legal counsel that this procedure would be inviting litigation.
Yeah, more than one legal opinion. So I don't know if you've had a chance to look at what Christine forwarded to the board today.
There was a legal opinion sent March of 2021. And that legal opinion was sort of vague, and it didn't seem like a firm stand or a firm opinion from the lady, the attorney. It seemed like she was erring on the side of caution, and she thought that she felt, in her opinion, the safer approach would be to go in the direction of the consent or rewriting our CC&Rs.
I have looked at both legal opinions. Thank you, Christine, for sending that one and finding it and sharing it. The issue that I see, and even after reading both legal opinions and just reading the statute in general, even as myself not being an attorney, the problem that I see is that if we move forward with this, if it still continues, and a judge is going to read this and they're going to say you needed to get a community vote in order to get this approved and added to your CC&Rs. And then they're going to deny us our legal fees unless we get, and I understand. I agree 100%. It will be a struggle to get a 75% community vote. I totally get it. The issue that I have as a board of director member is that we have to do it the way we're supposed to, and that's to get a community vote to add it into our CC&Rs. Unfortunately, it sucks. We have to get a community to vote on this to add it to our CC&Rs. I'm giving you the scenario that I think will happen. We can still vote however we want. Totally get it. That's our prerogative to do what we feel like we need is necessary. I'm 100%.
Can I ask you a question, Brody?
Yeah.
The first legal opinion that we received, back in March of 2021, didn't mention that at all. Right.
Yeah. And I saw that. And, Josh from CBDH has referenced, on the side of caution as well. And we end up losing because the judge says you needed a 75% community vote in order to approve it. We're SOL because we didn't go through the proper channels. That's it. I just feel like we're going to be in the same litigation situation if we don't go the proper channels. That's it.
I spoke to Josh last night and again this morning. Here's the risk that I think we're buying. If somebody were to challenge it and it were to go to court, we have had legal advice. I think Josh is right. I think we are potentially with a good likelihood of buying a lawsuit. The other concern I have is that in that lawsuit, the attorney's fees that would be brought, since this board had legal advice of counsel as of the last 24 hours and rejected that advice, that we would be assessed the attorney's fees from the plaintiff that initiated that suit.
Because that is the legal opinion, as hard as this is for me to say, I think it's my fiscal responsibility to say, no, we should put it to a vote. We have to do this I'm agreeing with Mel, and I'm agreeing with Brody, that we have to do this the way the legal counsel is telling us. Otherwise, we are risking financial hardship more on Bella Vista Lakes, and I cannot vote for that. I have to go by the legal opinion.
We do have two legal opinions on this, and I don't know. I want to question the one, which is the latest one, strictly because there are some possibilities of conflict of interest from that particular law firm with board members. There was not on the previous one, but there is currently. I don't want to keep sending everything to Carpenter Hazel, quite frankly. I just wanted to go on record that I've done everything in my power, and also that we need to look at both of the legal opinions, not just the latest one, and especially in light of the fact that there could be some conflict of interest with that particular legal firm.
As John says, I am exactly in that position. If there was a way to do it without having us turn around and potentially bite us in the behind, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But I think we're buying problems if we do it.